What's up, kids and cats, beautiful blues people out there? This is the Bluesbastard. Welcome to today's quick and dirty blues guitar lesson. Let's dig into Bluesbastard's trick bag and see what we got there. I actually thought I would do a lesson, playing the blues with only 2 strings, with only 2 fingers, with only one single chord shape. So what you just heard was me playing over a G major chord, pretty rocky. You heard me playing over an A blues, which is, yes, pretty much a 12-bar A blues, nothing special. Then you heard me playing over a B major blues, slightly jazzy-ish. And then finally you heard me playing over a C7 blues, pretty, funky style. Well, and all I used for all this is just this one single chord. Believe it or not, it's true. I just used this chord. It's, if you hear it without anything, it's a tritone, it's a flat 5, it's really an ugly interval if you just hear it. It's like, hey man, if someone plays guitar like this guy can't play guitar. But let me explain what happens exactly here. It's so easy to understand. First of all, I want to, go through the chords of the G7 blues. Let me just, explain. We have in G7, the first chord is a G7 chord, obviously. So we have a G. We have the 7th, flat 7th of the G, which is now an F. And we have the B here as a third, as a major third of the G. So our G7 chord is simply this shape right here. Now, if we just look at the 7th and the 3rd, we have our chord. The one that we just used for all the 4 blues tunes that I played over in the beginning. So let me just, go to the C7 chord, which is now the 4th chord in our blues, which looks like this. We have the root here with the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then we have our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, which is an E obviously. And then we have our 7th, our flat 7 on the 3rd string of the G, 3rd fret of the G string. English is not my mother language, just in case no one, figured out so far. Well, anyway, let's go to this C7 chord. As I said here, root, 3rd, 7th, and again, from the G to the C, the only thing we need to do is from the 3rd down to the 2nd fret. And once we know the C chord, we know the D chord, so that's 2 frets higher. So all in all, we have D here on the 4th fret, C on the 2nd fret, C on the 3rd fret. So let me just, play that first, play back again, and, you just concentrate on what I play here. You will be seeing it's really, really simple. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, as you can tell, it is as simple as it is. It is really, really easy. Now going to the next one that we had, obviously, we have the A7 blues that was on the second, the second thing that I played to. We just go like, take our 7th chord and take it to the 5th fret, where we now find our 7th, the 3rd of the 1st chord of our A7 chord in the 5th and 6th fret of the D and G string. And now I don't need to explain much more. The 4 chord, the D chord, is 1 half step down, so 1 fret down. And our 5 chord is just 2 frets higher, which is an E7. So we have A in the 5th position, 4th fret, we have D7, and then our E7 in the 6th position. I'm not going to play to the A blues, because you know it's too easy. It's too easy. Anyone can play it. So if you're a beginner, or if you have not if you have not heard of that trick yet, so when someone calls you up on stage to jam along major blues, you'll be now the first to hit the stage, because you know you can't fail. It doesn't matter what key, you just grab. You have to know obviously whether if it's a C. Then we are here in the 8th fret. At least this is for sure going to happen if you play a major 12-bar blues. So let's go actually to the 3rd version that I played, which is slightly jazzy-ish more. I just wanted to tell you or show you. Of course, we have the exact same thing going on here, except we're now in the 7th fret. 7th fret, the B7 chord, and our 7th, our major 3rd here, 7 and 8, D and G string. Then we have our E7, just 1 fret down, and then we have our F sharp 7 here on the 8th and 9th fret of the D and G string. So what I did here to make it sound slightly jazzier, I just kind of... You can always slide into the chord from like 1 step down or 1 step up. Let me just do it for you so you can get a clue. And so on and so on. So I just don't want to give you too much, of like what you have to do with these 2 strings, with these 2 fingers and this 1 chord shape. You have to figure out that yourself, because you're now free to just, explore the whole fretboard. Except I'm going to show you now the C7 funky blues that was there at the end. I wanted to quickly show you what I do, because this is from grabbing the two notes here on C7, which is now obviously on the 8th fret. Our shape will be here on the 8th and 9th fret of the D and G string. And to play it funky, you have to somehow, damp the E and the A string and the high B and E string. So I had to, sorry, let me just see. So you make just, you let just these 2 strings ring, the rest should be muted. Let me just play it to the song a little bit so we can... Just these chords. Actually real fun and no struggle at all, except maybe now the damping of the strings if you're new to that. But you know, find out your ways and use all these tricks that guitar playing give you. I see a lot of, you know, complicated playing, complicated approaches to I don't know what. And my way is the one, try to get the absolute best out of nothing, you know. The easiest possible way to play something, but then play it right. You know, get the best out of a short time. So this short and quick and dirty video should be all about this. Play with 2 strings, 2 fingers, 1 chord shape only, and you can already cover 4 different blues genres, blues types. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did so, please support me, support the channel so I can put more crazy stuff on it. And get subscribed so you don't miss any weird stuff that I'm putting on the channel. I had fun doing this. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care. See you next time. Bye bye.